Here's a table of electromagnetic waves given in terms of their frequencies there. And you can see that from radio waves to gamma rays, the frequency is increasing. So 8.1 says, how are electromagnetic waves generated? So 8.1 there, we say that accelerating electric charges produce changing electric fields, which changing electric fields, let me put that, perpendicular changing electric fields. Perpendicular changing electric fields which produce perpendicular changing magnetic fields, which produce perpendicular changing electric fields, which produce perpendicular changing magnetic fields. So accelerating electric charges produce perpendicular changing electric fields, which produce perpendicular changing magnetic fields there. Right, 8.2 says, what type of electromagnetic radiation has the highest energy? The highest energy goes to gamma rays. This is because gamma rays they have the highest frequency. 1 mark for saying that. They have the highest frequency, and the relationship is the higher the frequency, the higher the energy. And sometimes it's important to indicate the formula that you refer to there. Just here, you put it over here and say the formula that relates energy and frequency there. And this is the formula that shows that the higher the frequency, the higher the energy of an electromagnetic wave there. Okay. 8.4 says, a certain type of electromagnetic radiation has a wavelength of 600 times 10 to the power negative 10. Identify the type of electromagnetic radiation by performing a calculation. So it means that we must calculate the frequency and see which it corresponds with which one there. So we have the wavelength there. So when we have the wavelength to calculate the frequency, we say that the formula is the speed of light is equal to frequency multiplied by wavelength there. So the speed of light is 3 multiplied by 10 to the power of 8 is equal to, we want frequency. The wavelength is 600 multiplied by 10 to the power of negative 10, that close bracket. Solve here, divide here by 600 times 10 to the power of negative 10, and cancel that out there, and we're left with frequency. Do so on the right hand side, also do so on the left hand side, times 10 to the power of negative 10, and the frequency will be equal to, we have 3 times 10 to the power of 8 over 600 times 10 to the power of negative 10, and the answer is 5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 15 hertz there. So the power 15, 5 times 10 to the power 15 will fall here with ultraviolet. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 for the calculation, and then 1 last mark there for concluding that the frequency corresponds with the frequency of ultraviolet radiation. So here we have 2 for that. We have 2 for this. We have 2 for that. 2, 3, and 9 there. How did you do out of 9 there? Okay.